topsy-turvy opening weekend. It's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go now. Trap alert, check, Panther. Let's go.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
You look at this Cowboy defense.
Currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number 1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line. Unlock right.
A quick throw out to Lockett.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
The Seahawks had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener, and they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
First carry here for Ken Walker.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They run again with Walker. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside.
And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Walker.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
19 tight, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere.
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal. They got to like the way that they started this ball game.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Omaha! Strike!
throw to Collins.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
You talk about this Seahawk defense.
They're squarely in the middle of the pack against the run this year, number 16 in the NFL.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it.
Barkley hit and the ball pops free. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. They go play action here on first down. And Walker has it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there at 22. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And he is in for a Seattle touchdown.
Kenneth Walker, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 14-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for him.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Now Jones. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Now it's Lockett. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Finding Walker complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Ken Walker
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Seahawks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score set for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Throwing Jones. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw taken in by Collins. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
27 yards there, a first down. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Jones now on 1st and 10. That is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones steps away to his left.
Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
So on 4th down, out is Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal.
On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. Now the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got it.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones being chased out left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Back to throw. Jones flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been played at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Nico Collins
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And it makes the score 21-10.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Let's go now.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Hey, check that.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Flush to his right.
Catch is made by Metcalf.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
And they get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Running again with Barkley on second down.
Oh, good move. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
First down, Cowboys.
11-11.
Off the play fake. Jones. He'll buy some time right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
A handoff. Barkley running left. Nice little juke. Fights through and now a crease. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And that will be incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And this will be a Seahawks first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Here's Jones looking to throw on second down.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his one more time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returnable for Lockett.
It's a 54-yard punt with a return of 11. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Up the middle they run. It's Walker, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Kenneth Walker.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Seahawks have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field. And we are ready to rock.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Jones. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture as now they've got a 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun, Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
1st down, Cowboys.
Back to throw. Jones. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Here we go. 11.
On 2nd and 10. Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Again, on the play. And the Cowboy 1st down.
Here we go. 11.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They'll let this go deep for Collins.
That's caught inside the 20. A big play here for Dallas. 44 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. His throw caught right around the 6.
And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Here we go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. His 1st touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Aubrey good with a PAT.
As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
from the 21. Here's second and 6.
Alert! Alert! Check! Reload! Smash!
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
3rd and 5.
Looking to throw.
That is caught. He'll have the first down and more than that.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
DK Metcalf.
78 yards.
And the Seahawks use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
21.
Here's Jones.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Jones. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
They'll get this complete to Collins, and he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jones.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Out quickly here to Smith-Njigba.
Escapes the defender. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
Ready.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he'll find some room to get this out to about the 14.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They're complete to Smith-Njigba. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and that should just about do it.
That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
So it's a win for the Seahawks here, and it was thanks in large part to the play of their 2nd-year quarterback.
Yeah, I thought this defense just didn't have an answer for him all game long.